And we're back, everyone. Back again with part 2. Here she is. Oh, she's just eating her rum cake.
Nice.
You gotta have a bit of rum cake in your life, innit?
Yeah.
Nice, and it melts in your mouth, innit?
Beautiful.
Just the right balance. So anyway, here she is, Patricia Tosh. How posh? Take it away, sister.
Again, Iggsy beer.
Iggsy beer, mom.
Let the God of all gods be praised.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yahweh.
Let every living thing praise the Almighty God.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm gonna show you a bit of my cousin's thing. What did the bishop say?
Yeah, she said that she's glad that the picture went to you.
No, she asked you.
Oh yeah, she said no, she never asked me. She put it on the group chat. As somebody, I can't find my dad's picture. And she said, I know it's family that's took it anyway, so that's all right. So I confessed and I said, oh, it was my mum.
Yeah, but it was Jaffa. He see me looking at it and he said, go on, Patsy, take it.
Yeah, and then when I told her, she said, I'm glad it's gone to your mum.
Okay.
So there you go.
Cousin,
it's only right because he would have wanted you to have that picture.
Yeah.
He would have went, hey Patsy.
Yeah.
That's him, innit?
Yeah.
And he used to sometimes call me Renee or Lavine. He'd call me Renee sometime, and other time he'd say my name.
Yeah. And he never called me Patsy. It was always Mrs. Pension. Mama.
But he'd always say to me, Ho Patsy.
Yeah. Right. Can you?
Yeah. Here we go.
This is where they're bringing in Nigel.
Yeah.
Back to me now, please.
Yeah, of course.
You see, the Almighty God said, in the last days, he shall bring father back to son. Right? So, when I came here, age 11, right, there was this thing about small island. The Jamaicans was calling us small islands, and the small islands didn't want to mix with the Jamaicans. But where it started was, you know, my grandfather's 7 daughters, Auntie Lita, right? She was to marry a high official in St Maarten, my island. But she went with her friends to Jamaica, like a hen night before the wedding. So naturally, that would have gave our family status. That she's marrying someone like the governor or something.
Okay.
But when she got there, she met a Jamaican. So, Lita. So she bring him back to St Maarten now.
Is that Steve's mum?
Steve's mum.
Yeah.
right?
So Steve's dad, or
I don't quite know who his father is.
Oh, so you think she had Steve first?
Yeah,
okay.
But she was married a very high official, and that would have given her status.
Okay.
Yeah. And to me, she was the most beautifulest out of them all.
Oh.
And
she had that bluey kind of hair.
Yeah. Because what it is, they lived in cul-de-sac, and the two of them used to rum drinkers. Then they was in their own world. They used to fight, but I feel say she had the upper hand, right? And what it was, we finished school at 1 o'clock. We went from 8 to 1 in St Maarten. But there was one strict rule my dad had. I had to ride my bike out to cul-de-sac to see her every day, right? Because if not, she'd get upset.
Oh.
Yeah, Auntie Lita. And go out there now and, you know, and then she used to sing a song to me. I got the itch, I got the itch. But even with all her bruises, I'm telling you, she gave him worse than what he gave her. That's how they were together.
Was she brown skinned like you?
Yeah.
But, so the bruises would show up.
She had the
more.
most beautiful hair, and when the sun shines on it, it used to look like Hawaiian.
Wow.
Yeah. So even in all her, you know, because they fight non-stop. Yeah, as I said, she gave worse.
I'd love to see a picture of her.
Yeah, Auntie Lita. Yes.
Who was older? She was one of the older ones.
I think she was after Dora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, after my mum. Yeah.
Okay.
And as I said, she let the family down by marrying a Jamaican. Right, so that's where it kind of all started. So when I came here now, they was telling me, don't mix with those Jamaicans and whatever, right? And then Eunice, right? She's in Worcester. She married a Jamaican, so she got cut off.
And whose mum was her mum?
Auntie Ina.
Auntie Ina, okay.
Auntie Ina, yeah. Cousin Pat's mum.
Yeah.
So she got cut off, but then...
Oh, that's Pat's mum.
Pat's sister.
Oh, Pat's sister, yeah.
My older cousin,
yes.
Eunice. But that didn't work out, even though they had children and whatever. And then what it was, because, you know, how the treatment was at home with me, and I used to be, you know, Kunta Kinte in Roots, right? I'm trying to, age 11, I don't want to be here. I'm going to walk back.
Yeah.
Walk back home. So I kept running away. So in the end, they put me in care.
Yeah.
Which again, as I say, that was the best time of my life in England.
Yeah.
With those white carers up Shenley Fields. Right? So, and then that's where I really met Jamaicans like Bancroft, Paul Nugent and whatever, yeah? And then the next thing, so it was Eunice, then me, no, Auntie Lita, Eunice and me. It was the Jamaicans, them kind of took me in and looked after me. And when I left the home age 16, I went to live with Robbo, them, you know.
Jamaican mum.
The family, yeah. So they became my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next one to go was Jaffa.
Yes.
Jaffa, right? Because I didn't see him till the last time I saw him, he was a little boy in St Kitts. Because his mum, Auntie Daisy, she was a dressmaker, and she had her house over there, right? Because, you know, the main house and everything. And every time she wants him, she used to go, Patsy, go and get Jago. So we knew where Jago was. We had a 100-year-old land turtle down in the gully with all the mango and everything. So she never worried about him because we all knew where he was, sitting on the turtle, yeah? And then he came to England. I think that was the last time I seen him, but I didn't spot him till what was it? Up Northfield, 1980. Right? Because I went, you know, your father was harassing me. Even though we split up, he was harassing me still and threatening me. So the one Sunday night, my iron broke down, so I went over to Black Pat's house to borrow her iron to iron your clothes. But I was stressed and whatever. So it's like, I go in there, it's a big sitting room, and there's a dread sitting over there with a couple other men, right? And something kept drawing my attention, but I didn't know what it was because I was too distressed. So I'm leaving now, going out this sitting room door. All of a sudden, I turn back and I run across the room and I jump on this dread. And then Black Pat's going, leave my man alone, leave my man alone. Right? And I said to Jaffa, you know, that's the next time I see him when he was little. So he was going to let me walk out and don't say nothing. He said, I recognise you, but you didn't recognise me.
So what, he was going to make you just go about your business?
Oh no, he would have,
he
would have, whatever. So he was the next one. And then it was Nigel. Nigel. And Natasha. So it was us that went against the family, mixing with Jamaicans, you see. So on the coffee now, then, you know, unity, we got the Jamaican flag and the St Kitts flag. Now this video is going to be called St Maarten St Kitts, our contribution before the throne, right? So what it is, now my cousin Natasha, you see, with everything that was going on, it took 2 months to bury Nigel. Again, to me, it's like what they say, he's in the next room. Up to now, it hasn't hit me that he's gone.
No.
He's in the next room. I have not shed one tear.
I've been bawling enough.
Because as Rasta, we don't believe in death. Do you understand? We don't believe in this thing called death. It's just a transition and whatever. We come, we take up a body to do our work.
And he's in the next room, it seems.
And then what it is, the last conversation he had with me was sitting on that chair over there. And he had me in stitches, because I do remember, you see, because my grandmother, she's part Cherokee, part black, Mrs. Pension, right? Mama, and that's crazy Papa. And that was the last conversation when he was talking about, you see, when Jaffa, well, no, you see, his name is Elvis Jago. But then he went to Jaffrey School up Erdington, and it was his schoolmates give him the nickname Jaffa.
Okay, I've learnt something there.
So when he come to England now, about age 3, and then he come down with all the eczema over his body. So my Auntie Daisy decided to take him back to St Kitts, and then one morning, my crazy grandmother, Mrs. Pension, she got some rope, she dragged him out the back, tie him up with a machete, and then Nigel's, I weren't there, but he's talking about all the grandchildren saying, Mama going to kill Jago, Mama going to kill Jago. But guess what? Jago weren't frightened. Jago would have let Mama kill him if it was so and so. But what she done, she bound him around, you know, to the banana tree, and then she was sapping the juice from the banana stem, right? And then putting it all over him, and then she was going around mumbling and whatever, and all of them, Nigel was saying, there was all, Mrs. Pension's gonna kill Jago. Again, he would have let her, because he loved that woman. He wouldn't have protested. So when you look now, his eczema went, whatever she'd done. And then he was brought back to this country, so I didn't see him till he was a big man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because you have to remember, ones like Dr. Sebi, you go back to the natural. Remember, they're born,
true.
my grandparents born the late 18th century, and there's no doctor up in the mountains, so they was using traditional.
Their own remedies.
Yeah. So whatever it was, it healed him.
See?
And he's never suffered from eczema again.
No, that's the best way of doing it, you know.
Yeah.
All of these tablets and things is
The
designed.
side effects.
Yeah, and it's designed to kill us, right, or harm us eventually. But it's
more
also
money,
a money making
for the parasite. What do you call them?
parasites.
No.
Parasitical. I know what you mean.
Yeah, the company.
Yeah.
That's their way
For
to
the
hold
pharmacy.
us down. Yeah. So it was traditional. So that was her way. That's just one of the healing process. Yeah. So it's so you know, it was like with Nigel now on his coffin, the Jamaican flag
And the St. Kitts.
and the St. Kitts flag, as God said, in the last days he shall bring father back to son and everything.
Because Christine's family are Jamaican, you know, and everything.
Yeah.
So he obviously had a lot with the Jamaican people.
Yeah.
As well as, I think was Nigel's mum. Was it Nigel's mum? His woman. Wasn't her parents Jamaican?
Jamaicans, yeah.
So
it's like
it's a lot.
It's like with us now. I'm St Maarten, right, and St Kitts, and Jamaican. So it's like the three connected. Just like what God said, He shall bring us, you know, to stop all this stupidness about small island.
I know.
Which they have now, you see, but it was a sin in them days, 1964, to mix with the Jamaicans. Yeah, so you are part St Maarten, part Jamaican, part St Kitts.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
Yeah, because my dad's Jamaican, so.
Yeah. So we all connected, you know, with one family. And what it is, now, show these photos here.
Okay. Get it up as close as possible without making it go too tingy.
You see the priest, the Rasta priest who took the Nigel's service.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, the best I can.
Yeah. Well, it's three photographs. Now he will remember Melanie.
Yeah.
Her uncle Zeke's funeral. It's the first Rasta funeral I ever went to.
Yeah.
And haven't I been raving about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they don't remember me.
Yeah. Okay. I've done it now.
Right. I've got the proof. She on my birthday she enlarged them. That was March. She gave them to me. So they took the service.
Yeah.
And what it is, in this now, you can see it's not his fault where he's trying to hurry me up or something, because I blame Natasha, my cousin, because she phoned me, because in the whole 2 months, with all the rigmarole going on in the family, you lot was on, what's it called? WhatsApp. Did I interfere in anything?
No.
I didn't. So she phoned me once in all of this and says that, Patsy, you're going to talk. You and Levine's going up. So I said, okay. Right? But when we got up there now, my cousin Pat is an artist in Manchester. I didn't know he was going to be there. You know, we had Lon from Ireland. They came from all over. We're such a big family, yeah? And
we got family in Ireland as well.
Yeah, Lon, he's a professor.
Wow. And who's his parents?
Auntie Ina.
Oh, okay.
Auntie Ina. And his daughters, they used to swim for England, twins. And then he made me know he's got another set of twins, but it's Ireland. Now, her 3 sons, I mean, she had 2 more, Pat and Jean, but in the, late
Is
60s.
Lon the second to last boy?
No, he's a baby. It's Colin.
Oh yeah, there's the
Colin,
one who wears the round hat thing, the baby one.
The-
He lives in Ireland.
Yeah, and he only looks about 20.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and-
handsome.
yeah.
My cousin.
So so in them days, I mean, everybody go uni now, but in the late 60s, early 70s, those 3 boys went to university, which was a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did not know Pat
Was gonna come and talk.
I didn't know he was there. So when we go up now, he came up, right?
No, because the Ras said that Pat come up and talk.
No,
So you thought it was you.
Because Natasha phoned me and said, me and you. So
Yeah.
naturally we got up. And as I say, I did not know. My cousin Pat was there and coming up. So, you know, I blame you, Natasha, because you should have explained to the dread, because he didn't know what hit him.
Yeah.
Patricia Tosh came up. Yeah.
But how Tash had it set was that you and me was going up together.
That's what she told me over the phone.
Yeah, but on the leaflet it says my name.
Yeah.
But really, me and you was meant to go up when he called my name.
Yeah.
But because Pat's name was on there before me, it looked like it was you to
yeah,
talk first.
She said,
and then,
you're going to talk
yeah,
first,
Pat
then
to talk,
Lavine
and
sing.
then Lavine to sing. So that's why we thought it was you then.
Yeah, because it was some mix-up going on. You know, so I don't know if I was kind of getting on his nerves,
No.
the priest. Yeah,
Like
you know,
I told you, Mum.
You can see, look, excuse me, sir, I always boast about Zeke's funeral that you took, don't I? Tell everybody it's the best funeral I ever went to.
Yeah.
And I've got
He wasn't,
proof.
I told you, Mum, it was the demand for the time.
It was the time,
And
yeah.
he didn't know that you was meant to come up with me.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what it was.
Yeah, so there was like some mix-ups and all kind of things, and in his way he was trying to hurry me. Not his fault.
Not in a rude
But I
way,
blame you,
no.
Natasha, you see. But then I have to give my compliments to my cousin Natasha and most of all Vivisha.
Yes.
Yeah, Vivisha, Nigel's daughter.
I know.
But she is her mother,
Yes.
Christine.
Yeah.
One thing with Christine, when Christine set her mind to do something, there's no going back.
And there's no stopping her.
Yeah. So like the Vishas took that from her. And it's like, you know, I'm proud of both of you, how you organize everything.
Yeah.
And whatever. But
Only the best for Nige.
yeah, how they done it, you know, because I couldn't have do it, yeah? But I know it was you, Vivisha, for your daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I go on a bit, don't I? So this is why I think the dread was a bit upset with me.
You wasn't upset.
No, because then you have to remember, right, where we come from. Yeah? In the mountains in St. Kitts. Yeah? And hang on. One sec. Again. Mr. and Mrs. Pension.
Yeah.
They sent us out. Yeah, Mama and Papa Pension. Are they responsible for us here? Right, so come on, turn it back there. I don't know if I explained properly.
Okay.
Yeah, I do go on a bit. As Jesus said, once you start us off, you can't shut up, can we? Yeah. Hang on. One sec.
We have learned a lot just listening that. I tell him, man, care, think what man do, what you do, and what we do, get up to. Please give it up for Myra, like. Okay, we've got another song here now, which was chosen by the family again. And this song is called I'll Fly Away. Many of you will know it. You've seen them at graveside as you can see it here, so that's exactly what we shall do. Alright? Right, once again, if nice if you just stand up and sing it, and we go forward. Another lovely tribute. Again, this is all most of the family introduced. Like I said earlier on, those of us come along, later on we'll be able to do some tributes while we have our cousin. Please, for his cousin Pat, show your picture of cousin Pat for
Group together.
Mrs. Pension.
Both pensions.
Cousin Pat. Oh, we're
Both together.
yeah. James before James. Well, Pat, I think you're older than me, aren't you? Yeah. You see, because our grandfather, Mr. Pension, every time we go to the airport to send these lot away, right? Yeah, I always used to notice he never cried for the girls.
No, he cried for the boys.
And he used to stop over you lot. So I said to him, Papa, why don't you cry for the girls? Because I used to go with him to the airport. Yeah? I think he loved his boys more than us. Yeah, but guess what? Me and Jaffa, every time we have a discussion, who we like back, he always want Mama back if it was possible. And I say, no, Papa. They were crazy, you know. You lot don't know what you miss, you grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Okay. Huh? Yeah, we was brought up. But anyway, I'm going to try and say what I'm going to say. Yeah, okay. No in place. This is Patricia Tosh, how Posh. I do YouTube and a Facebook, right? And I did all of this, but I'm going to try to break it down. What it is, my grandfather had 7 girls. They caused riots in St. He took all the boys, everything, right? And 5 sons, yeah? So, 2 out of marriage, but 5 sons. Yeah, so Paulette being the youngest girl, Nigel's mom, she used to be looking after me. So, up in the mountains where we are, she's telling Mama that she's taking me, Patsy, down to the churchyard to play. But you see, I've got a scar here, because it was Cardo, Jack my brother, when we joined up for the days. Yeah, and the blood was pouring. But then again, all of we that came late 50s, early 60s, we've all got a scar. That's our mark. Yeah? So, but when she was taking me down to her boyfriend Sydney's house, Nigel's father, and they put me out the back, under the tree with lots of sweets, I didn't know. Right? And as I said, I didn't know what they was getting up to in there, because I'm about age 6, innocent. So on the way home now, she used to trek me, Patsy, don't tell Mama where we been. And I go, no, I never did tell Mama. Mama used to say, you had a good time down the churchyard, Patsy. And I used to go, yeah, you know? Yeah? Yeah, so what it is, then one night, we've got the main house, and I'm sleeping in the back. At the very back, there's a house built on stilts with ladders. And I could hear Paulette screaming. I didn't know she was pregnant, so I go out the back now, trying to climb up the stairs, and they held me back. So it's the next day I realised she have a baby, right? And it's like, you have to go up all these stairs, and when I looked up, it's like I saw a star. It's like Nigel. You know, come down the ladder like an angel. And then when you look in the baby books, you find Nigel was an angel. So to me, he was an angel on earth. You hear me? Okay. Now this is a very important street. Most important street on my country.
I'm not going to try to follow that. I think what I found here is something that you're registered with knowledge. It's a public. It's not long. You're all registered with knowledge. Go placidly among the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly. And listen to others. Even to the dull and the ignorant. Even to the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Now, to me, that's something you could probably all recognize with it as a kind of story. That's all I can say.
What's troublemaker coming now? What's troublemaker coming?
Please keep it up for him again, please.
What it is, I forgot to say I was there the day he was conceived. And now I'm here sending him off. Big up Quaker City.
Yes, yes.
Oh no, Mum, you're gonna play me singing now.
Ah, right. She's always hiding behind the camera. This is a treat for our followers on YouTube. This is the one holding the camera. She never shows herself.
Oh no.
Right? And she is the mother of, what is it? Mighty Romeo Gabriel Diamond. Romeo, our little priest, yeah? She's his mom. Okay, here she is, folks.
Oh no.
Here she is, Miss Lavine Delane. Especially for the YouTubers. Yeah, this is my instigator.
Some people say they don't. I must show my face, but
yeah, not on YouTube. Facebook, they know you because you do all kind of stupidness. Because your sister's always moaning the stupidness you do, but that's, you know, that's you. Never mind. This is Miss Lavine Delane.
Please, let me give it up. Oh, Lavine.
One, two. I just want to say before I start singing that Nigel means a lot to me, my brothers and my sister. He helped raise us with my mum when she wasn't well. And so kind. Because you know, with my mum and that, we didn't always have the family come over to us, but you see Nigel, Jaffa, there's certain of them, they know who they are. Always check my mum no matter what. You see? And Auntie Val always loved us. When she came to visit us, she brought us 5 ice creams each. She was like, what are we going to do with all these ice creams? So there's certain family that just stick to us, you know, and I appreciate this man. So I don't know how I'm going to sound, but anyway. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You was content to let me shine. Hear the words. You always walked a step behind. And I was the one with all the glory. While you was the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. And I can fly higher than an eagle, Nigel, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wing. Listen, it might have appeared to go unnoticed. Listen, but I have it all inside my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it, that we would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. And I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh. wind beneath my wings.
Okay. Big up Quaker City. Right. Put it back here now. Yeah. Now, what it is, I said to Lavine.
I was singing out of tune.
No, you wasn't.
I
You
was.
was, to me, you was perfect.
Because I was sad.
Yeah,
so
I said to you, why didn't you continue?
You know
Yeah.
why? Because the man was rushing us for
Yeah,
time.
he was rushing us because you all missed the best part. Because with Lavine, she starts low and then she works her way, and then, you know, what's it? The bit that she missed. Fly. And honestly, yeah, you know, so it's because she, you know, it was being rushed, but that was the best part of the song, never mind.
Didn't get to do it.
Yeah, because what it is she and Robbo, they used to go to Wooligan's studio.
Yeah.
He gave us Apache Indian.
Yes.
Yeah. And one thing they always say is when she's singing and she's hitting those high notes, they have to come out the room because she blows her head up. Yeah? Right. But what it is like Robbo left a holder bag here one day, and every Tuesday I used to go to the fish market to get, you know, the fish and the meat for the children. And I thought, this is a nice sturdy bag instead of having the carrier bag burst on me. So I go to the market and got my fish and whatever. And coming back now on the bus, you got like 2 rows of seats, and I'm sitting there and I'm wondering why these people are looking at me funny, because I don't know, right? And it's when I reach home and put the bag on the side, guess what the label said?
What?
Name, Hooligan.
Oh yeah.
Address, Babylon.
Yes.
And I go, oh my God, that's why they was watching me funny. But that was Woolie's bag. You hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, Woolie, he was from Perry Bar. And then the song that Bishara that I told her to put up there.
Oh yes.
Shadow of Love. But what it is, she said her television's very high.
I got a new TV. That's
so
why.
at the bottom now, she missed the most important bits because they gave the history.
Yeah.
They were from Mosley. So you all could look that up.
I apologize, everyone.
No, it weren't your fault, but it's there. Yeah, so what it was now, and then she also worked at UB40 Studios with Angus and Ian. Angus is Ali's
first cousin.
or nephew.
No, cousin. The
Cousin.
Campbells.
Yeah. So, you know, she's done a lot. But what it was, at age 17, she was in a group with 2 other girls, Naomi and Nawada.
Face to face.
Yeah, face to face. And John Mostyn and whatever. Oh yeah, Ron.
Yeah, Ron was our manager.
Yeah. And we was all at the table with the solicitors ready to sign
£1
and
million
whatever.
contract.
Yeah, that's right.
£1 million, everyone.
Yeah, so everyone signed, and then they come to me now. But then someone made a mistake when I'm ready to sign. He said, oh, we'll market them to the Japanese because the Japanese like young girls. So I got up from the table and said, I'm not selling my daughter for sex. Anyhow, she was 18, she would have signed it herself.
Yeah, and I'm
see?
not lying, I would have signed it at the
Yeah.
time. But
Right,
everything
so
happened for a reason.
Over the years, so that contract, everything went bust. And over the years, I kept getting, oh, we could have been millionaires, we could have whatever. But don't you see what happens to these young girls, especially in America?
Yeah.
You understand? You see, but it weren't me. It had to be Christ himself intervene, make the man say that.
Yeah.
And that's what stopped me.
The creator didn't want me to sign
Yeah,
that.
because it was already me and her baby, because she had her baby at 15 and I was in charge of him.
He was only 2
and
years old.
we was going to go to Hawaii, and then she going around the world, and I have to come with her.
So you was going to get paid
Yeah.
to look after Keel and also
Miles.
to bring him everywhere I went,
Yeah,
because obviously to keep us all together.
Yeah. So as I said, it was the Almighty himself intervened, because if not, Lavine, you would have been in the same position that most of those sinners
And I
are
messed
in.
up and my soul sold.
Yeah. You see?
Yeah.
So
I have to thank my mum now. Back then I couldn't see. I was so angry.
yeah.
Because we would have been out of, like, you know, where we live. We would have probably been in mansions.
Yeah.
You know, big career
I
and
get
that.
to blame all the while, of
Right.
course.
But what it is that I know now, and it saved me, and I'd rather have
It weren't me.
I'd rather have
have
£2 in my pocket than 2 million in the bank or more, and knowing that my soul is
they've
lost.
messed them up. Katy Perry, Beyonce, the lot of
they
them.
sold their souls.
They've messed them up.
Yeah, so
You
I'm
see?
grateful,
Yeah.
and I can die knowing that my soul hasn't been touched.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
at the time,
Obviously, I was young, innit?
yeah.
And we was so close to signing that contract for £1 million.
Yeah, I was ready.
Even Ron, he phoned me about 8 months ago, and he was saying, Levine, you know the contract was £1 million, right? And your mum didn't sign it.
Yeah.
But Marcia understands now.
Yeah.
She said, oh, I'm so glad now, love. Because remember, she's dealing with the spiritual stuff what we're dealing with now. So even she sees now
Yeah.
that, you know, you done the right thing. Even though you say it wasn't you, it was the spirit itself telling you.
Yeah. You
You
know?
know, so that's the story, yes.
Yeah,
I was going
so-
to be. Because we done music videos and everything, didn't
Yeah,
we?
because what it was, the young man that interviewed you when they was filming you all in Coventry.
Yeah, on the BBC News.
Yeah, for the BBC. And what it is, he lost his job. I don't
Yeah.
know whether he done a little prison sentence.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a racial thing where
Yeah, 'cause
someone tried to attack him and
he
it
got
racially.
attacked by a gang of youths.
Yeah, it was a racial thing, and
Yeah.
he protected himself.
And I think he must have had some kind of a bat in the
A
car.
baseball bat, yeah.
Yeah, and he defended himself, but he got done for it, and his whole career was over.
And that's
I
a
don't remember
shame.
his name,
It's
but
a shame.
he done that
Yeah,
in Coventry.
he done our interview.
Yeah.
And it went on the news and everything.
Yeah, so his career got mashed up. What was he supposed to do? Let them batter him?
I know.
It was him one against.
It was a group of them.
You know, like what Jesus say. Jesus goes, listen, I'm sending you out as sheep among wolves. Do you understand? This is who we are, sheep
Yeah.
among wolves. Yeah. So
And he filmed some of the music video in the clips of the
he was
interview.
doing well.
It was really good, that
presenter.
was.
Yeah.
And then my son at the time, he taped over one of my music videos with EastEnders when we used to have the video in them days.
Yeah.
I was so vexed.
I know. Yeah, and Diana Ross, she gave you all permission
Yeah.
to do
Because what was the
she
song?
wrote your letter, didn't she? I'm still waiting. Yeah.
And when she sent that letter and Ron opened it and we all sat there and he read it out to us, we was all jumping up, crying and everything, because we couldn't believe that she thanked us for covering her song. And she said, and I wish you all the best and the success in this song, and I hope it does you well. Obviously, she would have got her royalties from it.
Yeah.
But she allowed us, because you got to go to the artists and ask for permission. If not, they can sue you. Some of them will turn you down, but some will let you do it. And Diana Ross let us do her song.
Because while they was doing the filming, I realised everything was focused on Nevada and
Nawada and Naomi.
because they're light skin. So it's like the director now, he probably sussed that I was
Yeah, you was
angry.
getting a bit vexed, was it?
Because
Yeah.
I'm ready now to mash up this filming.
Yeah.
And then he comes, he goes, just wait,
No,
just
it was
wait.
the music video.
Yeah, the music video. He said, just wait. And then guess what? The black one come through. And she mashed up the song. I'm still
No,
waiting.
he said to you, you see, this camera is picking up these two girls, but you see this camera here, that's picking up your daughter. Because you didn't clock at the time. And
Because
then
I always remember what Peter Tosh says. He says, what they say, if you're white, you're all right.
If
If
you're
you're
brown,
no,
stick around.
stick around. And
And
if you're black, stay in the back. So that came to my mind, and I'm going, how
Yeah.
come they're not showing my black-skinned daughter? You see, but then I saw after.
Yeah.
Praise
He
the
had
Lord.
me on the other camera.
Yeah,
Because they have to put it together, you see. That's how they do it in the music videos. You do one clip, and then you put them together.
yeah. And then, because I refused to sign, then John Mostyn, right?
Who was going to sign
Yeah, because
off.
he, you know, it's certain people that decide whether you're going to be played on radio or TV. He was one of them. And he come to me and he says to me, but this is, you were 17
Yeah.
and you're 45 now?
45
Oh,
just
happy
turned.
birthday anyway for last week.
Yes, Mum.
Yeah, as I always say, you and Rose look like teenagers.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So
And
you look
he
good
says
for
to
your
me,
age.
tell her there's a thing called the internet that she must get on there and promote herself, right? When you were 17, but you
Yeah,
never
I
did.
didn't
You was
know.
just, you messed up. You messed
Yeah,
up
I was
my
upset.
future.
But you got to understand, it was a record
Yeah,
deal.
and
It
then
was gonna be big.
also what he said to me, if you look on the children's
No, if
program,
we don't sign the contract,
Yeah.
if you look on, now you can
yeah,
say,
if you don't sign, if look on Saturday morning, you're gonna see 5 girls, right? It's either they going to come through
Or
face
face
to
to
face, Lavine's group. So I just say, okay, Saturday morning, a look. Who should it be? Spice Girls.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be face to face.
yeah.
Then again, as I
And
say,
look at them now.
it doesn't matter.
No, I mean,
They're
it's like
messed
they've
up.
messed up.
They're messed
Yeah.
up. But well, my daughter's not messed up.
No. And I'm closer to God, Yahweh.
Yeah. And then it was Christine, Vivisha's mom.
Yes.
You know, she, Lavine, you know, her
I
mentor.
learned from her.
Yeah, with the
When
singing.
I used to live there, I was
Yeah.
mesmerized.
Yeah. And the both of you doing some.
Yeah, I'm waiting. She said when she's up and running again, we're gonna do
Yeah.
it again on
As I
YouTube.
say, big up Christine.
She wants to interview me on a Christian chat show.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
just
she keeps
waiting.
saying, I will never make it. I'm 40 something. And I said, no, when God ready, He will bring you through. So,
Yeah, maybe it's going to be a different path now, you know. But
No.
I'm quite contented singing in the house to him.
no,
I enjoy it.
You're going to be. You're
But
going to
if
be.
it is going to happen, I will embrace it. But one rule is all got to be about Yahweh and nothing else.
Yeah. Also,
Because I ain't signing no bloody
Ron,
papers to sign
Ron,
my soul.
we owe you an apology. You will be her manager.
Yeah, oh, he fancied the pants off you though. He told me even on the phone 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. How much time we got left there?
Well, I don't really know.
No, because now we have to bring in Sandra, my cousin.
Okay.
Sandra.
Have you got it to the parts?
I think so. Turn back there now.
Okay.
My cousin Sandra. She.
Oh, here she is, yeah.
Here she is.
You want to talk about her first?
Greetings everyone, greetings in the magical name of Jesus.
Now Sandra was a relay runner.
Yeah, a good
Right.
one too.
The relay.
Big Olympic woman this.
Yes, this Olympic relay. And later on, I'm just going to show, we probably have to cut, but I'm going to show Stephen Darby when he done about the relay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is pertaining to her, right? Because she must have had a meltdown. You know, it all got too much for her.
She was famous.
Yeah, and then she came to Birmingham and she stayed here, right? And then she just freaked out, put it that way. And then the carnival was on, took her up there. Sandra's in her denim shorts, blue denim high heels,
beautiful,
up Hanswick Park, and
curly, lovely long hair. Remember?
Yeah, right. And in my room, I got my main wardrobe at the front and another brown one with a mirror. And she used to be there overnight doing her hair. And then on the wall there by the shops, all the men, then the young teenage boys, they're all sitting there watching her. Yeah, she had a complete meltdown, right, from her experience in the Olympics and whatever. So, she met up with Freddie McGregor also. Freddie, okay, that's it. So with her, she was crazy. You know what the Bible says about us? God said that we are peculiar people. Yeah? And she went back to London and she married her boyfriend in dinner hour.
Leeds. Remember, she used to live in Leeds.
Oh, Leeds first. Yeah, Leeds. And her sister Julie was with a famous footballer, but leave that for the moment. Then there's Maybelline. I always wish that Auntie Val, their mum, was my mother. Perhaps things would have turned out different.
Definitely.
But then again, as Almighty God says, He knew us all before, when we was in the womb, and whatever He said for us, we will do, whether we messed up or not. Yeah, so my Auntie Val. Yeah, so, and then she phoned me and told me that she's getting married in his dinner hour.
Yes.
Right? So crazy, which they did, and then he went back to work. So they had a couple children.
Yeah,
and she
3 children, 2 girls and a boy.
Yeah, they settled down, but then things went wrong and whatever. And then, you see, it's a miracle, what the Bible says, no weapons
formed against me
will prosper. Sandra, sorry I have to talk this, yeah, but she survived. And then she joined the church, because at the end of the day, that's our roots, the church, Christian church. And she and her son, I don't know whether they run the church or whatever in London, because I've never been, but I do know.
Yeah, because she lives in London now.
Yeah, they moved to London, so they run like you know, the Christian, and then like with me, the Rasta, but we all the same, yeah? Rasta call me. Yeah, so she's strict Christian. Yeah, so I'm just going to give you a little clip of her. Just a little clip. Sandra, cousin Sandra.
Greetings everyone in the mightiful name of Jesus. We're here for a special day today. It's Nigel's day. The first time I heard about Nigel, I was around 7 years of age. There was happiness and excitement and joy from all the beloved ladies' aunties. Mum would be running to the red phone box at the end of the street to ring all the aunties. I said, Mummy, who is Nigel? With joy in her heart, she said, a Paula first child born in a Mercedes. It was time to meet cousin Nigel. I was wondering what Nigel would be like. Well, I met the most sweetest, humble, kindest person in the world. He had a lovely warm smile and said hello to me and Mum. We woke up the next morning to a bowl of warm cornflakes, and further down the line would cook us most delicious meals, back home style. The table was made immaculate, not like over here. Let us look at Nigel's personality, the good character that he was. In all the years I knew my dear cuz, I never heard him so, talk negative about anyone, never joined in noisy bacchanal, never heard raise his voice to anyone. I wish somebody could say that about me. I recall the time when I was very vexed and annoyed with someone, ranting on and on to cousin Nigel. When I finally shut up, Nigel just looked at me with a smile and said, "What, you can't go in here?" We had one laughing. I recall the time when I was going through something and Nigel tried to come to my aid. I was rude to Nigel, and to this day, I feel sad. Forgive me, cuz. I recall when there was a funeral taking place in England, and one of our relatives wanted to attend from St Kitts. Nigel got all the cousins together, and we all contributed towards our cousin's fair, and he was able to come. I recall one of the most saddest days of Nigel's life, where his son passed away some previous years ago. I travelled from London, not sure what to expect, and at the door, walked into Nigel's house, and with a painful smile on his face, he said, "All right, cuz, nice to see you." Even his hardest time, he still put a smile on for others. Nigel was kind, considerate, and always looking out for others. He also spoke words of wisdom with a sense of humour. He taught the youngsters, he's told me this at my house, if you go to someone's house and you can't boil an egg, don't go back there again. Think about it. That's what Nigel said. My witness is over there. If you go to someone's house, take some toilet paper, because it even costs to use the bathroom. Words of wisdom. I recall around last year when I was in St Kitts, and I'm walking up a KO and minding my own business. Family and friends would call to me and say, "There we go. How is Baba? Lord, I love Baba. Baba did sweet when he was small. Baba did nice." I was thinking, who is Baba? It was Nigel's nickname in St Kitts. And you know those nicknames in St Kitts that carry you all the way till you leave this earth? Nigel left St Kitts over 50 years ago. And a lot of people didn't know who I was, and they're still singing his praises. I believe Nigel demonstrated love, kindness, passion all his life wherever he went. Nigel has brought us together today on this very special day. You see, we may not know each other, and we may not meet again, but one thing we all have in common, from babies to the seniors, we're going to leave this earth one day. What message or legacy will you leave behind for the next generation? If we could take one thing from Nigel to pass on to others, it would be his sweet smile, his kindness, and above all, his care and concern for others, his words of wisdom, and above all, his self-control and meekness. Today is Nigel's day. Thank you, Nigel, for everything you showed us and all the love you gave us. Nigel, may your soul rest in peace. Thank
you. You've all got the nose, haven't you? It's the nose.
Yeah.
Is that Papa's nose, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's Papa's nose.
Pension. Yeah, but I'm going to end this bit, but then afterwards we'll see if we can give that bit with Stephen Darby and the relay.
We'll try.
Yeah. But, oh yeah, my best present on my 70th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And my daughter had it made up for me, Renee. And the Sisters of Destruction with their Auntie Jen.
That's a lovely book.
These are, you know, Anea and Nubia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's hardback, you know, so Let me just find my best present ever. Let me just find a couple things. One sec. There's a group. Hang on, soon get there. For my 70th birthday.
Oh,
Yeah, hardback. Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay. I hope I haven't bored you all too much.
No, it was quite entertaining.
You see, one thing the priest, the dread, said, because he was looking through at Nigel's photos, and he said, what did he say? Him look like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? And it's to show that we all one.
Yeah.
You know?
Doesn't matter where we are.
Yeah, we all one. But as I said already, we've got the female Snoop Dogg here, Peaches.
Yes.
But she's more dreader than him.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So,
Rest
one love,
easy, Nigel.
guidance.